to Titanium Talars Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Capricorn, okay? So this is for any planet or star you have in your chart under Cappy. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now I will mention the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below. And with that, let's get into your cards, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies. I have like 3 placements of Capricorn in my chart, so they're like my, not Pluto. Pluto is in Scorpio, but the 3 planets prior that, it's Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, I think. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. And your first card is the Princess of Spring, which would be the equivalent of the Page of Spring. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share. And you got the 2 of Winter. 2 of Winter in the upright. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share. And the Strength card fell, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the 3 of Winter. 2 of Winter to 3 of Winter, which actually kind of reminds me of the Virgo reading, because in the middle they had like the 8 and the 9 of Wands. It's a little different, but the same principle. Different suit, but same principle. The numbers follow each other. Haha. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the King of Autumn. The King of Autumn. Interesting. By the way, I use selenite on my decks. So that was Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck, and this one is Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please clarify the Princess of Spring here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and clarify the Princess of Spring in the upright. And you got the Maiden, new beginnings, death, following a death. Haha. Alrighty. Which will lead to the Sylvanus, which will allow the tapping into the RAR. It will make sense later, and which will allow you to, well, it won't allow you, but it will lead you to becoming a little more like Mikkel Amakkel, and I'll explain in a little bit. So now you have the 2 of Winter. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why the Two of Winter is here in the upright and the Oak Man wanted to pop out. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why the Two of Winter is here. You got Faffy, Faff the Footer, the Oak Man, haha, at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Dark Lady, as well as Honesty. Yeah. Now, the next card is the Three of Winter. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect from the coming week by clarifying the Three of Winter. Please and thank you. And we got Indy with Tell 'em the Poet at the bottom of the deck, followed by Iris of the Rainbow. Iris. Yeah. And Gluminous Doom, which will make way for the Singer of Transfiguration, which will then allow you to tap into the Ecstasis card, which will then allow you to tap into Penelope Dreamweaver energy. Haha. Alright, so now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why the King of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why the King of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. I think I see fairies. Or is that dust? I'm not sure. So you got the Friends, first card clarifying it. Yeah. That's cute. Followed by Gotcha. Smiling. And the Spirit Dancer. As well as Epona's Wild Daughter. I think I'm gonna write that down. Fairies. Fairies or dust. That is gonna be a very interesting tag. Slash dust. The smiley face. Okay. It's getting hot in here. No worries, I won't take off all my clothes. Nah, was it 50 Cent who sang that song? Yeah. Okay. So, let us begin this reading. First card, you got the Princess of Spring. Did I say another? Got the Princess of Spring. Okay, so the Princess of Spring, right, is a person who is optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. This is at the bottom of the card. It says it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Wee, fly away with me. Come fly away. I think like a song from the 50s. Anyway. And the first card clarifying it is the Maiden. Now the Maiden talks of auspicious beginning, birth, hope, joy, and growth. And I wrote new beginning on this card. It's like a new start. It would be something similar to the Fool card. You're starting something completely new, but the difference is that the Fool has a little bit of baggage. Not baggage, but he has a little bit of experience, so he knows how to deal with new beginnings, whereas the Maiden is a new beginning completely, so she has no reference to anything else. So she would be completely new beginning. Yeah. Next you have the Death card, which interestingly enough comes right after the Maiden. Well, actually, I think that was the last card I pulled, but I put them both together. Yeah. So the Maiden comes, it's a new beginning that comes after an ending. It's the normal cycle of life. You know, things end so that new things begin. That kind of thing. Because this card talks of natural, timely ending. Release, liberation, and due to the fact that this Maiden is a completely new beginning, it's like she's liberated from any reference that she might have had prior. So it's really a new beginning. Nah, I mean, know what I mean? Nah, I mean. Okay, so. Which actor was it in the MCU? Anthony Mackie. I'm gonna put him in tag. And next card you got. Next card is Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus talks of truth cutting through deception and clarity. So yeah. Is that right? Heard that? No. Naamin is Trevor Noah. I am so sorry for that mistake. Trevor. Got it. Okay, so, well, that might have been my cutting through deception, cutting through my mind's deception, getting the name right. So, but what I feel for you guys, well, I have Capricorn in my chart too, but you're optimistic, you're enthusiastic, you're creative, you're energetic to the point, because this is a page, okay, or a princess, it kind of is a little gullible, and so Sylvanus is coming in and taking away this gullibleness, you know, this whole, like the newness of it all, giving it a bit of experience and taking away that ability to, like, how should I call this? That naivete, which is a French word. Is it really? Yeah, naivete. Being gullible, naive. So being able to cut through deception and get to the clarity is gonna allow you to that. The image that I just got is like a bottleneck effect, that it's like an hourglass in reality. So it's like you have a big, like an hourglass. So at the top you have like all the sand, and then it goes through like a bottleneck situation, and then it goes down to another reservoir where it collects all the sand, and then once the sand has gone from the top to the bottom, you turn it around. And that's what I just got. So it's being able to bottleneck the information and be able to sift through it and be able to get the most important stuff out. And the only difference is that with a hourglass, there is no like deciding which one's better and which one's not. It just lets all the grain of sand, all the grains of sand in the top go to the bottom. But I feel like with Sylvanus there is going to be a differentiation between what is important and what is not. And after that differentiation has been done, it's going to be pure potential. Okay, it's going to be the purest form of whatever it is that was going from top to bottom and bottom to top, you know. It's like you're sifting through the unnecessary information, which is exactly what sifting through stuff does. You purify it, you take away all the nasty doo-doo you don't want, which I feel like is going to lead you to the way of thinking that of mikkel amakkel, which is being appreciative for all the blessings in life. So you won't really you won't have a hang up on all the negative stuff that comes to you in your lifetime. You will be more appreciative and more attentive to the good things that are coming in. Yeah. Wait, so the word was sifting and sorting. That is what Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks / Esther Hicks talks of a lot in her videos, sifting and sorting. Nah, I mean. Now, next, you have the Two of Winter. Now, the Two of Winter is the Two of Swords in this deck. Okay, so it talks of indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the emotional. So you are sifting and sorting, but then because this is probably, seeing as we're talking about a page, probably this page is not quite used to sifting and sorting quite yet. So there is a need to learn how to sift and sort and to really purify and do it quickly. Purify the things that you're sifting and sorting quickly is what I'm getting. Next, you have Faf the Footer, which I lovingly nicknamed Fafi. Okay, so, but during this sifting and sorting process, okay, there's an absolute need for you to be grounded, to be real, and to earth yourself and to center yourself in order to make sure, what was I going to say? In order for you to make sure that, you know, you don't let your mind run away with you. Then you have the Oakman. Now the Oakman talks of strength, ancient wisdom, depth. So I feel like by being real, you are tapping into an ancient wisdom that is going to serve you, very well later in life. And that ancient wisdom will allow you to tap into your unconscious powers, which is what the Dark Lady talks about. Unconscious powers and wisdom. Rituals, mysteries, secrets. Aha. Interesting. Yes. Next, you have honesty. So I feel like this is all about, you know, being real with yourself and realizing that you have what you can actually do, because knowing what your powers are is one thing, but being honest with yourself about your powers is another. So in order to allow you to stay away from the Two of Winter energy, you need to be real about what is actually occurring. Next you have the Three of Winter. Now the Three of Winter, okay, talks of reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. I feel like this indecision might possibly be between two things that you feel strongly about. And so this is telling you that you won't be able to do it by yourself. You're going to need a little assistance from your loved ones. And it is suggested that you reach out for help because it might be a little too much at this moment. The reason why you're having this difficulty in making this choice is because you're indecisive, which would go back to the Two of Winter. So you're indecisive about something, like between two things that you really appreciate, and you can't make up your mind. So it's suggested that you ask for help from others, and because Indy talks of indecision, wishy-washy, commitment, decision, and decision making. So there's an absolute need to make a decision once and for all. Yeah. Now the next card is Taum the Poet. Now Taum, okay, talks of clear sight, poetry, erotic energy, laughter, not getting into serious mischief. So I feel like when you go for help from others, I feel like they're gonna help you see clearer as to what it is you actually need to proceed. And once you talk to your friends, they will allow you to tap into Iris of the Rainbow energy, which talks of hope, promise for the future. So you will be able to move forward with the reality that you want, because you see clearer now, because they have demystified and stayed with you while you need it. And the thing that you learned from them is that it is of utmost importance to take care of yourself first and foremost in order to make sure that you attract the good things in life. And that thing that you learned allowed you to transform, to get yourself out of the funk that you were in and get yourself in the right frame of mind in order to attract what it is you want. Now the next card is Ecstasis. Now, ecstasis talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. So you definitely did get out of that funk, and you are now able to clearly tap into what you need and what you should be doing to be happy. Then you have Penelope Dreamweaver. Penelope Dreamweaver. Now, Penelope talks of inspiration, magical dreams, and visions. So, ooh. I don't know why, but that thing woohoo reminded me of something, of a video that Tom Hiddleston did. I think it was in a video, in a interview or a skit with something Horowitz, and I'm sorry if I'm ruining his name. Sorry, but it was a couple of years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. Anyway, so Penelope Dreamweaver talks of inspiration, magical dreams, visions, and after your friends helping you get out of the funk, okay, you will definitely be able to see clearer as to what it is you want to create and how you can create it, because you've had a vision. You're having magical dreams about creating this, and it will be so, and you're being inspired and led towards it. which is amazing. Wait. Yes. Though I know that Tom is an Aquarius, so he doesn't have any relationship to this. The only thing was that whoo that I remembered. Okay, so next you have the King of Autumn. And the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. Earth sign. So, at the bottom it says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Which is great. Yeah. Amazing. So because you got out of your funk and you asked for help from others, they will help you in regards to what you need to do in order to feel better. Right? And they got you. They helped you get out of that funk. See? First card clarifying it is friends. Friendship, aid, support. So something, your friends really did help you get out of your Three of Winter, and so that you can turn into the King of Autumn energy, which is amazing. Haha. You have Gotcha, which is sudden shock, unexpected event, rude awakening. Something is surprising you. Waha. It sure is. Though I feel like you're expressing yourself about it, and due to that you're gaining freedom and exploring yourself, parts of yourself you didn't even know existed, in order for you to go become even better. Right? Next you have Epona's Wild Daughter. Now Epona's Wild Daughter talks of inner shadow, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. And I feel like the Three of Winter to the King of Autumn, the fact that your friends helped you, the fact that you grew from that situation, is what this card is saying, because at the end it does mention growth, right? So my gorgeous Capricorns, gorgeous and fellow Cappies, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leave me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!